to the first episode of Re-Exploring Enkanomiya and the event. Hopefully it's good. I mean, exploring Enkanomiya was fun the first time. Hope it is again. What's up, Kakomi? How's it going?
This is the correspondence from Stingray 3. Your Excellency, the situation looks extremely serious.
I'm from Stingray 2, right? I think?
Thank you, Ueno. Inform Swordfish 1 to stand by.
Or no, Swordfish
I'll
1.
see to the wounded shortly.
Yes, ma'am.
Or Swordfish 2. I don't remember.
Hey, Kokomi, how have you been?
Swordfish 2! Cadets responding, I think.
Captain of Swordfish 2.
Oh, alright!
Glad
Yes!
to have you back on Watatsumi Island. I would have liked to have given you a grand reception, but as you can see...
You seem very swamped and very busy.
What's going on?
Not long ago, I hosted the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri. It's the most important ceremony on Watatsumi Island. I'm guessing you'll have heard about it from Tsuyuko?
What? How did you know we were the ones helping out Tsuyuko this whole time?
Yeah, I'd be more surprised if she didn't know.
Tsuyuko is one of the more conscientious shrine maidens of enkanomiya. I knew that handing off the planning of the ceremony to her would play to her strengths. Based on her description of the person who took the commission, it was quite obviously you.
This is all starting to sound pretty suspicious.
Yeah, it's too late for that, Paimon.
Anyway, I'm sure Tsuyuko will have told you that the Watatsumi Goryo ceremony is a ceremony to reverse the holy soil phenomenon on Watatsumi Island.
Will that make Enkanomiya rise?
It's a bleaching process that slowly turns the earth to holy soil, leaving the land infertile and devastating agricultural production. Granted, crops aren't our staple food on Watatsumi Island, but I can't allow external forces to drastically alter the people's diet, and we certainly shouldn't be overly reliant on imports.
Paimon doesn't quite follow.
Do you ever, Paimon?
Imagine all you had to eat from now on was radishes. No more fish or meat. Clearer now?
I could eat just a bunch of radishes, sorta. Opposite day, there's something Paimon can follow.
That would be terrible.
Would it? I mean, I'll just throw a bunch of radishes in front of you and you eat them. And then I'll go and I'll search for my food and I'll eat it in front of you.
The issue
Sound good?
began with the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri. I did not miss a single step during the ritual, and there's no question that the blood branch coral you retrieved was infused with the Omikami's power.
Oh, good. You still have that. Okay. It didn't get lost. Good.
But
Good
it
to
didn't
know.
reverse the holy soil phenomenon as expected. Instead, it just paused. This has never happened before in history. This is ultimately a matter of Watatsumi Island's survival, so I sent as many people as I could spare to Enkanomiya to investigate the situation. The news from Stingray 3 was that all of Enkanomiya is engulfed in a darkness that cannot be dispelled. Additionally, there have also been reports of monsters, the likes of which no one has ever seen before.
Nice. Can I go fight them?
Strange monsters and an all-engulfing darkness?
That sounds like an awesome adventure, Paimon. Let's go.
That's all that Stingray 3 has reported. Their investigation otherwise has yielded no useful information, and the unforgiving environment has caused many casualties so far. I have sent several rescue teams already, but so far, the situation does not look promising. It brings me no pleasure to have to ask, but on behalf of all of Watatsumi Island, I beseech you, please, lend us your assistance one more time.
Anything for you, Kagami.
Please don't joke around.
Sorry, Kagami.
But thank you for once again agreeing to put your life on the line for the sake of our island. Now, please, come with me to meet Tsuyuko.
Your Excellency. Traveler, I did wonder. Hope you're both having a wonderful date so far.
We're not on a date. I'm going to jump into the whirlpool. What?
Cut the comedy, Tsuyuko. Or I may have to have you and Nucky switch posts next year. In which case, you'd be in charge of Spectre Eco-Management on Watatsumi Island.
I sense a demotion in your mist.
No need. No need, I'll stop. So, since the two of you are here together, I assume it's about enkanomiya?
Kokomi filled us in on what's been going on.
Kokomi. Right. Well, as I'm sure Her Excellency has told you, an ominous darkness has completely engulfed enkanomiya. At the same time, strange humanoid monsters have appeared when the place should be completely deserted.
Humanoid monsters?
Yes, Paimon.
Armor that can move on its own. I know it sounds ridiculous, but we're not talking about one spooked soldier hallucinating in the darkness. All the wounded who returned to Sangonomiya have described seeing the same thing. On top of this, even ordinary enemies seem to grow much stronger in the darkness. That's why Stingray 3 has sustained so many casualties. There's one other thing that the returning soldiers have mentioned. They say a shrine maiden who calls herself Sumi has been helping to treat the wounded.
Tsumi? I don't recall there being any record of a shrine maiden by that name in Sangonomiya.
So who is Sumi then?
That's the thing. There isn't one. But she held something called a Sento ceremony, which managed to keep a small area in the very center of enkanomiya brightly lit. Thanks to her, the wounded soldiers have a safe zone where they can recuperate.
Sento. I've seen this term in the Deep Sea Healing Arts Compendium. But it's a ceremony that only works in enkanomiya, so it was never brought to Watatsumi Island. I'd love to meet this Tsumi, but right now, helping the wounded has to be my top priority.
Your Excellency, even if you had no duties at all right now, there's still no way we'd let you go down there. Enkanomiya is exceedingly dangerous right now. Only preeminent warriors like the Traveler and Paimon should venture there.
Sweet.
Yep, absolutely. 100%. This is a job only we can handle.
Tsuyuko, you really get Paimon.
We've worked together plenty of times in the past, after all.
Do you have any other information about Tsumi?
It was mentioned that she wears a strange mask that covers the upper half of her face.
A masked shrine maiden, okay.
How interesting. What is she trying to hide?
Her face?
Your Excellency, in my humblest of opinions, Sumi has shown nothing but goodwill so far. Since the situation is so critical, we don't have the resources to make other defense arrangements and cast suspicion on our allies.
I see what you mean. I have instructed Swordfish 1 to proceed to Enkanomiya and continue evacuating the wounded. Traveler, you can go with them. Swordfish 1 will escort you to the camp at the center of Enkanomiya. Also, please, take this with you.
Is it the coral branch? No. What? A horn?
What's this? Looks like a missing piece of something.
It's just a little trinket. When you are faced with a difficult choice, it might be able to help you.
What choice, Kokomi?
Your Excellency. But isn't that...
Watatsumi Island doesn't need it anymore. Besides, both of the other two pieces are in Enkanomiya. If we're lucky enough, this could be our chance to reunite them.
But what does it do?
Understood, Your Excellency. Okay. Emergency measures to hold the Three Realms Gateway offering now underway.
I apologize for the trouble. Now please excuse me. I need to tend to the wounded. Please, see Ueno once you're ready.
Fragmented accessory.
Are you ready to venture into the dark shroud of Enkanomiya?
Heck yeah, I am! Let's go!
All right, follow me.
Wait, so I'm starting in the middle this time?
Here's hoping I have the chance.
Yeah, the chance to do what?
Next year, I'm gonna apply for Swordfish 1 to be redeployed into Spectre management. Because if it's that, or spend more time in enkanomiya, I'll take my chance with the Spectres. Those armor monsters, closing in on you. It's the stuff nightmares are made of.
Totally understand.
No, you don't.
Anyway, we should be safe for now. There shouldn't be any more danger from here on out.
Are we, though?
Hey, what's up?
It's Yabe, the odd guy from Stingray 3.
You seem kinda chipper compared to all the other soldiers.
Yeah, you're excited to be here, aren't
Do
you?
I? Well, I've pretty much always loved horror stories and ghost stories and stuff, ever since I was a kid. This trip to enkanomiya is something else, though. Totally mind-blowing. Super fun. 10 out of 10 would come again.
I agree with Yabe.
Totally do not understand.
He's critiquing enkanomiya. There's nothing to understand. He's critiquing it.
Well, I mean, it's pretty sweet to have the chance to come to enkanomiya. I actually kind of wanted to look into the Bunkoku puzzle while I'm here. It's the first of the 4 great puzzles of enkanomiya.
Well, have fun being there forever.
Yeah, please don't do that. We're the ones that'll have to come rescue you.
Alright, well, never mind that. There's a makeshift camp at the top of those steps over there. Yeah, you should head up and catch some rest if you haven't been there yet.
Dude, I explored this whole place already. Who are you to tell me I've never been here?
Hey, look! A shrine maiden taking care of the wounded. That must be Sumi, right?
You are different from all the others. Are you human?
Well, he is, obviously.
Yeah.
Just not a native of Watatsumi Island, that's all.
And you? A human hatchling?
No, this is a flying creature named Paimon.
Oh, really? Because I thought that humans lose the ability to fly when they reach adulthood. Just like the Bathismal Bishops lose the ability to see in color when they reach maturity.
Since when can humans fly?
Sumi, you seem to know a lot about bishops.
Wait, how do you know my name?
We were told about you?
Oh, the wounded soldiers mentioned you.
Oh,
We came to investigate the darkness.
Greetings. My name is Ueno, acting captain of Swordfish 1. We're here to evacuate the wounded and support the traveler's investigation.
And I am the acting captain of Swordfish 2.
Swordfish 1 needs to rest and reorganize before commencing the evacuation. I'll see you later.
Alright.
so you're here to help resolve this, hmm?
Yes.
Very well. It's taking all the energy I have to keep this light shining. I don't have the strength to try and combat the spreading darkness, too.
Do you understand what's going on?
The Void Realm is invading. The people of Byakuyakoku believe that there are 3 realms. The Bishop Realm, the Human Realm, and the Void Realm.
So which one are we in currently? The Bishop Realm?
The darkness spreading in enkanomiya comes from the Void Abyss. Neither bishops nor humans can endure it.
But don't Bathismal bishops like the dark?
No. They hate the light. But only because down here in the depths, the presence of light signifies human activity. In fact, the Bishop Realm is the realm of pure primordial elemental beings. It's actually referred to as the Light Realm in most books. The 7 sovereigns of the Light Realm are the 7 foremost elemental dragons at the pinnacle of the raw and primitive elemental forces.
So that's why Suyuko called this the 3 Realms Gateway Offering.
No duh, Paimon.
3 Realms Gateway Offering. Not far off the mark, actually. But technically, I think it should be called the Triangle Gateway Offering.
We can call it whatever you want, Sumi.
Because the source of the darkness from the void is the 3 towers at the corners of Enkanomiya's triangular borders.
Oh, the 3 towers! The ones where we did those trials!
Yeah, Paimon, that was fun.
You've been there before?
Yes.
It's a long story.
Not really. I explored Enkanomiya to its complete 100%, even though that's not actually true. Because there's always more to explore. Anyway.
Oh.
By the way, Sumi, what's up with the weird mask?
Yeah, can you take that off so we can trust you?
To hide my face. It has to do with some things that happened as I was growing up. I just don't want to scare anyone. That's all.
What, do you have gills on your face?
Does that make me untrustworthy in your eyes?
Yes.
No, not at all.
No,
You've
it
been
does.
helping the wounded all this time. Everyone must be super grateful to you. It's just that...
I don't want to be betrayed again.
Me neither. I hate betrayal too. Anyway, if you want to rid this darkness from Enkanomiya, you can come to me for guidance. Of course, if you can trust me. I'm going inside to tend to the wounded and check in with the new arrivals. Please excuse me.
What are we gonna do? Paimon really wants to trust Sumi, but...
I mean, we can trust her for now, and if she turns against us, we kick her butt. I mean, that's what we did with Enjo, right?
Oh, how about we go ask the wounded?
Sure.
Greetings.
Hello, we'd like to ask you about the masked shrine maiden, Sumi.
Because of her strange mask? Well, you've come to the right person.
No, because of her personality.
Cool.
I was one of the first people that she rescued. Straight away, I thought there was something very weird going on. Who is this shrine maiden who knows the lost ceremonies of enkanomiya? And why is she covering her face with a mask? So I started pestering her about it. I wasn't going to let up until I got an answer.
And?
There weren't so many people around at the time, so eventually she let me look behind the mask. It was actually pretty normal for the most part. There's just one thing she's trying to hide.
Her eyes?
Her eyes have snake-like pupils. Thin vertical lines.
So she's a baptismal Vishap who turned into a human.
Whoa. Weren't you scared?
I probably would have been if every Watatsumi Islander wasn't so familiar with our legends. Or I should say, our history. The first familiars of the Watatsumi Omikami were the vassals of Watatsumi. Legend has it that they are a half-human, half-snake kind who helped our ancestors fight back the baptismal Vishaps. They were said to have disappeared long ago. But then Sumi showed up, and as soon as I saw her snake eyes, I instinctively trusted her. It's like the vassals have returned to help us in our moment of need.
Huh.
I'm no expert by any means, but I think Tsumi can be trusted.
Okay. I mean, I trust her for now as well. For now.
Hello, what can I help you with?
Hi there. We wanted to ask you what you know about the masked shrine maiden, Sumi.
I see. What are you looking to know exactly? I've tried asking if she's seeing anyone, or whether she's looking right now, but she seems pretty tight-lipped about her love life.
I'm not asking about her love life, dude.
That's not what we meant at all. We were more wondering, do you think there's anything suspicious about her?
I mean, this dude 100% is into her. You don't even care if she's suspicious.
Suspicious, huh? Suspicion, the unknowable, the unpredictable.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
Unexplored
That's literally what's going through this
territory.
dude's mind.
Mysterious? Enigmatic? Enchanting? Bewitching? Compelling?
I
Addicting?
don't
Yeah.
care.
Know what I'm saying?
No. I came here to ask you if she's suspicious, not how she looks.
I am being serious.
You're not.
Okay, look. If I had to pick one thing about her that's suspicious, I'd say, okay, two things. Number one, her mask. It's pretty scary. I don't know why she chose it. Number two, some kind of pendant fell out of her sleeve when she was bandaging me up. It looked like it was a broken off piece of something. So maybe when you put them together, it makes a whole. Huh. Maybe the other half is held by Sumi's lifelong sweetheart.
Oh my goodness.
Sounds like you hit the nail on the head, so, you know, maybe ease off
Yeah,
a
she's
little
taken.
bit.
Leave her alone.
It looks like they're resting. Let's not disturb them.
I thought you said talk to the wounded soldiers. These are wounded soldiers, are they not?
I don't think we've got enough answers now. Let's find somewhere to recap what we know so far. Sumi's just inside the room. It'd be a bit awkward if she hears us talking about her behind her back.
We're still not very far away. She probably could still hear us.
So here's what we learned from the soldiers. Sumi's mask hides her snake eyes, which the people of Watatsumi Island believe to be a distinguishing feature of Orabaxi's vassals. Based on her actions, it seems like all she wants to do is protect the people of Watatsumi Island. And from what she said, she's doing everything she can to combat the darkness spreading in Enkanomiya. So she seems pretty trustworthy.
Yeah, I agree.
And let's go talk to her about working together.
Fantastic.
So, how's it going? Have you made a decision?
Yep, let's team up to tackle the darkness.
Okay, then take this. It's called the bokuso box. I found it in the Dainichi Mikoshi when I was looking for a solution. Actually, the Dainichi Mikoshi was where I found the method and tools for the Sento ceremony. Lucky I can read human writing.
Why wouldn't you be able to? Or did you mean it's lucky that you can read the ancient Enkanomiyan script?
Oh, nothing. I just meant the script in the Deep Sea Healing Arts Compendium. I don't actually know if it's ancient or modern.
I'm getting more confused the more you try to explain.
Never mind all that. Let's get back to business. The bokuso box collects light. It can dispel the darkness from the void within a small radius. So, for example, with the power of the bokuso box, you can turn monsters affected by the darkness back into their original forms. As it happens, there are some monsters causing trouble around the camp. Go and try out the bokuso box on them. I will join you shortly.
Okay, Sumi.